Hi, welcome once again to Mental Block, the block that's mental. What is this place with bizarre holes appearing in the sides and stuff like that? Well, first of all, it says, spoilers, please exit through portal only. I know I misspelled through. That's how through used to be spelled in the 1940s and 30s. Because of comic books, it's not spelled that anymore. What we have in here is a chest with a book and quill. In that book and quill you will find the answer to the question as to what is in the book and quill. But you also find an answer to what you're supposed to do here, which is, of course, complete the monument. As you can see, there are 7 item frames, and I will not tell you what needs to be put in those 7 item frames if you don't know. Although you probably do know, actually. Over here it says, use door only when monument completed. Then you get to go through it into the next room. And as you can see here, you won't be able to see into the next room. This is on the honor system. Anybody on this server will be able to see what this is. And will not, and once the monument is completed, they can go through. Okay, you know what is going to go in these things, because there's 7 of them. And you also know, very likely, that more than one of us, it must be said, already has acquired these things. Unfortunately, I don't know where all 7 of them are. I have found one of them more recently, but it is gone. Gone. I put it back where it was, and I gave it another book. I've got books for all of the ones I was able to find, but there's still one missing. But because there are some of us that have these things, they will have to fight to the death for them. They can't just come here all at once and do this. Oh no. Because what's on the other side is a special quest reward. And only one person can get that quest reward. Only one person. Only one winner. And so, my friends, we shall see what happens. The worst part about this, though, is I can't go through this to show you what's on the other side of that, because this is in a secret location. I'm not telling anyone where this is. There is no hint as to what this thing is. You got granite, you got andesite, you got light blue clay, or was it cyan clay? I forget. You got black clay, you got bricks, you got glowstone, you got a portal. The portal could be going to the overworld, or it could be going to the nether. You don't hear any sounds going out, but that doesn't mean anything. So we'll be right back. Hi, this is Becker Wozat again. I don't have any more video footage here, so I'm going to have to round out the episode by explaining what this was. This was a contest for the Dragon Ball Z. Anybody who was on the server, and if you weren't on the server, you could have applied to get on the server, and you would have been allowed on, most likely, unless you were a griefer. Now, if you were on the server and you'd found out about this, you'd like, oh, this is the Dragon Ball contest, where you have to find all 7 Dragon Balls, put them in the item slot, and then what you would have gotten is you would have gotten a secret code, and the secret code on the other end would have given you the liberty to have creative mode for a week. That is exactly what I was doing. And I didn't do this because, well, I'll explain. Oh, you also would have gotten the letters. I put some letters on the other side of the wall that said Dragon Ball Z, or maybe just Dragon Ball, I forgot which, on those big giant, what are those, banners. Anyway, this was great, but I really felt that I screwed up. This contest can now not be won whatsoever. On the other side of that portal was, of course, the nether. If you look, when you saw the holes through the wall at the beginning of the video, you could see right there that it's in the overworld, and it was in the overworld. It was in a very hard to find place. But when you went through the nether portal, you got into the nether, into the middle of a nether fortress. And so that's the only hint that would have been needed. And it was at the other end of the fortress, so that it was difficult. You had to get through the fortress, and there were lots of wither skeletons and blazes. stuff like that. So that's the story. That's what happened. You won't be able to get on the server now because we've already switched to a later season. We were supposed to go for a whole year. By the time this aired, there was still supposed to be, well, what is it now? It's September as I write this, or as I say this, I should say. So that's a good 5 months. We would have had 4 or 5 months at least before the server was going to be reset. And now we can't reset it. I mean, now we can't say we'll reset it then because we've finished the thing. So everything is a denouement, really. Every single thing that happens between now and early September, it was early September. Everything that happens between now and then on our episodes is completely anticlimactic. And with that, I guess I'll have to stop there. I'm sorry this episode is really short, but then I got 30 minutes for the next episode, and I wasn't going to add this on to that thing if we were going to have a long denouement. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. How do you turn off this voiceover thing?